everyone, good morning. How you doing? We're here today for another video. I guess I should say, hey y'all, hey. Okay, so this video is really about some plants that I had bought from Lowe's a while ago on really extreme clearance, to the point where I was like, wow, I don't know what's wrong with them. And I'm getting, oh, yeah, I'm drinking coffee. Um, I don't even know what time it is right now. Um, but it's probably around 9 something in the morning. And I just having a good old cup of coffee. It is the weekend though, and so that will change later today. I'm sure I'm got a little bit of running around to do, hanging out with loved ones. So yeah, I'm sure the drinking will continue. But anyway, on with the video, y'all. Okay, so I bought these plants from Lowe's. I bought a spider plant, a pothos, and a dumb-cane plant. And I uploaded video. I try to insert a clip of all three of the plants, but so you can see a before and after. But if I don't, I can't say I'm gonna get that suggested link. I think that works when you have enough subscribers or viewership, and I'm just not there yet. But I will try to put a link down below. But just go back. It's my December 25th video, a plant haul, and I'm just gonna, if you go back, you can see, you're gonna ask, well, what happened? How did that go to this? So that's where we're at with the spider plant. I do have a clipping that I'll put somewhere in here of me talking about this, because I was going to put this video up about a week or so ago, and it's massive just change in this plant. It just went from looking, okay, it needs some tender love and care, to there is no rescuing me, I am going to die. And so that's where the spider plant is. And when I realized, and I think I just responded too late to give it my all. But then we have another plant, my pothos. And y'all know how I love pothos. Pothos was the first plant that got me really into this plant journey. I love them. I feel like I'm somewhat, like if it's a ranking between, let's see, novelist, intermediate, experience, I would say when it comes to pothos, right there in the intermediate level. I really enjoy that plant. I propagate them all the time. It's really a hardy plant. You really have a hard time like trying to kill it. And I just want y'all to see, this is what's left of that gorgeous pothos plant that I had purchased. I had ended up, and I will just show you how it looked in the beginning, if that clip, or you can go back and watch the video and just see how gorgeous this plant was. I've loved it. I got so many compliments and views on it. And then 2 weeks ago, the pothos just wasn't healthy. It just wasn't healthy at all. And I did film that, so I will insert that in real quick, and so that you can see it. So go ahead, watch it. Okay, and finally, out of that trio of clearance plants I bought, we have this beautiful pothos. And y'all know how comfortable I am with pothos. I love them. So when I say I have no idea what's going on with this one, see how declining it went. So I decided to just go ahead, and I filmed all of this, but I'm just going to tell you about it, and I'll insert some clips here. But y'all, this was just very disappointing too, because I'm just like, damn, I know how to take care of pothos, but there is something wrong with the three of those plants. And the pothos, I ended up, as you can see, just unpotting it, cutting off some roots, and whatever stems I had left, I went ahead and I decided to propagate them in some vases and some water. And just so you can have an idea, like the roots were so bad. I don't know if you see the stringiness of it. All of the roots look like that. I don't know if these are going to make it, because I've lost several leaves in just water, just plain water. They are, let me see, I'll show you on this one. Like, see, this one is just wilt bound. And the most healthy of them all, just, I don't know if you can see how this coating, like with most roots, and I learned this from orchids, but most, I don't know, I can't recall the name of it, but it's like, it's the roots are actually protected by this thick actual coating. And when you see these little strings, this is the actual root. But once it gets to this point, it's useless. You're not going to save it. But it does have a few roots, so I'm hoping that'll work. I'm not really. I'm saddened, but I'm not really upset. I mean, honestly, y'all, I paid less than $2 for both of them. The containers that I put them in that I picked up at Goodwill cost less than those. But, you know, I do love plants at this point. And I'm just like, dang, what can I do? Now, the third plant is the Dumb-Cane plant. And the Dumb-Cane plant, which was probably more isolated than the other ones because it's set in a corner and I'll insert, and it looked fine to me. But and somewhere in here, you'll see me pointing out the fungus that this plant had. So this plant is on the mend. It's on the mend. When I get down inside of it, I don't have any more of dead leaves coming out. There is one here that I'm just going to pull off right there. But before, there was a bunch of them just coming out. See, and you see this one here. This is that one leaf that was in the clip is still dying, and I'll probably cut that off as well. But the key to it was that I went after I watched Garden Answer, which is just this wonderful woman that lives someplace really cold. Okay, I want to say up in the Midwest, in the upper Midwest, like Ohio or Iowa, someplace cold, real cold. And she gives great videos. And you see, this is probably like has a lifetime experience working with plants. And you know, she's a wife and they live on this huge looking ranch. And I watch her videos. She does gardening outside and it's not really my cup of tea. I don't think I could give it the time that it needs. But she does discuss plants, and I was looking for some tips about my begonias because this woman's so good. She keeps her begonias outside in the summertime and then bring them inside, and they live all year round. So while I was trying to get some education on that, and she was talking about fungus and when you see them, and she was giving tips on care for them, and that led me to pick up this. Because even though I was watching for begonia, I noticed that this Dumb-Cane plant has some fungus, and I was able to get this Carpa fungicide, pick this up at Lowe's and treated this. And I'm going to treat it right now, see. And there ain't nothing to treat, I guess, but I mean, it's real simple. But, you know, I'm here. I think I want y'all to see it. Oops, that was my glasses. Pick them up in a second. See if you can get you in here so you can see. Hi. So you can see. I can't bring your name closer. Oh, I guess I can tilt it. So you can see the fungus is there, not as much, but one of the things she said in the video was that, you know, you need to treat it like 2 or 3 times over a 10-day period. So, and this is all I do. I just come in here and I'm not actually spraying the leaves. I am spraying the soil to try and help kill the fungus, because this soil is fine. The soil was rich, so whatever is coming from the actual plant or what it has going on, which is what all 3 of them have, which I believe Lowe's was like an experienced planter will probably be able to take care of it. And this plant is actually growing new foliage. It does have some new foliage coming out. Let me see if I can get you in here to see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. That little leaf right there. So the plant is growing. I also don't think this plant wasn't as quite as sick as the pothos and the spider plant. And the spider plant was the worst of them all. It was just, you know, this is what I'm left with. I don't know if it's going to make it. I don't know at all. This is just a hope and a prayer at this point, that it will make it. But you can see the leaves are just, it has one healthy leaf at this point. A quick insert to show you what, it's dead. Do you really want to see it dead? It's dead. It's gone. It's sad. It's sad, but you know, this I think works. I've only been doing it for about a weekend. I bought it last week, so about a week. And this plant has probably been in my home going on a month. So like I said, this plant wasn't as sick, but I'm not seeing any more dead leaves coming up. I am treating it with just a couple of sprays. I also have this. This is Garden Insect Killer. And this I do spray on the leaves, and I spray it all around just to, in case, because y'all know I do have gnats, and I really don't want this plant. This plant currently doesn't have any gnats, and I don't want it to get any. And it does, they do sell neem oil, which I discovered they finally got it back in stock at Lowe's. So I meant to pick some up, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. So say the comments about, you know, using pesticides on these things, and I will pick up some neem oil. And but they didn't have neem oil that day, and I don't have it within my reach. But I did pick up a plant soap, an insecticide soap that I also spray these plants down with. And this seems to be working. It's helping it out. That's the video, y'all. I mean, not too much. I'm calling this oops. You know, this is just part of learning how to do plants, to grow plants. And I just wanted to share my knowledge because I know I'm not the only one out here that's killing plants these days. I mean, I really, if you want a tour on the plants, on sickly plants in my house that I don't know if it's going to make it, let me know, you know, because this ain't just about me putting up, hey, look how great I am at planting. No, I suck. I suck. And so, but there are some plants, but that is doing really well, and I give those tours all the time, and I love doing those. But the reality is, I do have some plants that are suffering. Like I'm still struggling with the begonia. I really want to save it. I don't think it's gonna make it. I don't know. I have a philodendron split leaf. Leaves just fell off. Don't know why. Just big old leaves just fell off. I have a couple of others. So if you want to see that video and we can just sit down and chat about it, and I will be drinking, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm more than happy to show it. So I will edit this video. I am also going to come back. I'm going to do back-to-back videos today. So yes, in the next video, I'm drinking coffee in this one, but I'm kind of hungry, y'all. And I'm thinking pork chops and eggs off for breakfast. And what goes better than that than a nice cold beer? But I'll let you guys know. Thanks for watching. Please check me out next time for more drinking and planting. And please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.